Philly film. Games. It's over.
Welcome back to Philly Film Pudding. I was starting to talk to Eric about the short The Inside Out, which was the volcano piece, and apparently there were a lot of people throwing a fit because, like, why did the clouds have to be, or not the clouds, why the volcanoes have to be like an old man and a young woman, and it's all heteronormative bullshit. And I'm like, maybe you're looking too hard into it. And then somebody came out and said, yeah, it's an old Hawaiian folk song based on the love story of these two real life people. Here's a picture of what they look like. Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh, yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah, it's like, yes.
Yeah. Maybe if you just read shit instead of just, scream, like, Mr. Conehead here. His real name is A-Frame. He's got like an A-frame house.
Yeah,
his friends call him Gouda.
He looks like the cheese.
Yes. No, they call him Wedge.
Wedge?
Yeah. That's his nickname, Wedge. And, but the thing that I forgot to mention last time was my one and only trip to a strip club, because that's something that I'd oft want to do. So last year for spring break, we stopped at my one friend's hometown. We stopped at his house, and it was in Omaha, and I don't know. He was going through dissertation woes too, so he was. I don't know if he was just backed up or whatever, but he's like, we're in Omaha. Let's go to a fucking strip club, and I'm like, really? It's like, yeah, we're gonna go.
You're like, all right.
Well, it was funny because the one guy, because there were a couple of us, and the one was like, I'm not going. He yelled at him for that. I'm like, well, if he doesn't want to go, fuck it, who cares, Mm-hmm. So it was my friend, his soon-to-be brother-in-law, and me, and I think one of his brother-in-law's friends. And we, oh, hello.
They call me the chimp.
I bet they do. So, what number Pokemon are you? And are you part of the Squirtle Squad, given your glasses?
Well, maybe he's an aspiring member.
Maybe he's aspiring. Like, he has to go through a weird hazing.
Yeah, well, it's hard to get into
the
Squirtle Squad without being a Squirtle.
Oh, maybe they hose you down enough.
Maybe.
So, we go to, where the hell are you now? It's like all dark.
I don't know.
And like all crazy. Like I'm very scared. And it can now advance, that's good.
Oh, I'm inside.
Oh, okay. Some kind of, oh. Alright, well. Whoa, look, it's a cloud flower. I bet I could wipe my ass with that. I haven't done that in years. It even has an extension so that I could do that. Like, there's all sorts of craziness going on in here. Okay. But when we went, I don't remember the name of the place. I just remember, like, I took his car and I drove us, and it was near the University of Nebraska. It was literally across the street from the University of Nebraska. Like,
Nice.
it's like, it's right there. It was a dorm. It was a new freshman dorm being built right across the street.
Nice.
From the strip club. I'm like, oh, that's great planning. Well, you can always go down the other one. So right side down.
Oh, it's one of. Oh, okay.
So we go, And like they're all psyched to go and whatnot, and I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, here I am.
So I'm sort of staying back during, like, when we first got there, there was this young lady already outside talking to like two dudes. She's smoking a cigarette. She's got like a huge trench coat on because underneath there is nothing on. But she's having her smoke break apparently. I'm like, oh, this is a great introduction to the world of strip clubs for me.
Yep, here it is.
And my friend's like all excited. He's like, isn't this gonna be great? I'm like, yeah,
Why?
sure. Why the fuck wouldn't it be? So we go in, and my friend is like, you're gonna partake in this, right? And I'm like, I guess. I don't fuck know.
What do you mean?
It's like I don't have a fucking clue. So I don't know. There was a. Oh, you gotta. Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
So I don't know. Like this place is, first of all, it's fucking dark, like all these places normally are. Apparently, it reeks of baby powder, which I learned that's a thing. That strippers just reek of that, because where hands and bodies and shit go. Do you have to spin on that thing? Okay,
Yep.
There you go. So this young lady had, she shows up and I'm like, well, I'm not really gonna do this much, and I was like, well, fuck it, what do I gotta do? So apparently what you gotta do is that you gotta lay, when they're on the main stage, because this place really only had like one main stage. There was no other places, at least that I saw or can remember, that this thing had. And so what you had to do was you had to lay your money down on the table right in front of you, and because you are not allowed to touch the ladies.
Yep. I can imagine that.
Yeah, you are not. Now, if the lady does something where she, moves your hands or something, that's totally kosher. But you are not allowed to physically move.
Yep.
Or make any advances towards them. It's all directed by them. So, no, really? Well, fuck. I guess I'm screwed here. So we're there, and I'm sitting beside my friend who's, this is like his thing, and he's all excited to be doing this, and he's like, this is gonna be great, so I'm sitting right beside him like, really? This is gonna be great?
Okay.
I'm standing right beside you. I know, I don't even have to guess, but I know you've got raging hormones, amongst other things, and I'm literally a foot away from you. This is gonna be fucking great. Uh-huh. So, God. She comes over, she takes a dollar bill, and then she folds it. And there's this very specific way in which they are folded, and you may have noticed this when you get certain dollar bills, like they're folded in a four-way.
Mm-hmm.
If that's true, like it's really creased that way, like a lot, there's a very good chance that money was used at a strip club because of the way it's folded. Because here's the deal. Because this happened to me after it happened to him. So the deal is, or at least what the lady did with me was, she folded the bill in fours so that it's she told me to put it in my mouth, so it's in my mouth. She puts my head between her legs. I am literally, I would say, 5 inches from the woman's baby portal. And it's just wagging in front of me, and I'm like,
Here I am. Well, look at this. Yep.
Well, this is a thing. What's with all the baby powder I'm smelling right now? Like, that's the only thing that was going through my head the entire time. Like, I'm not even...
Just,
Because this... I mean, I've explained this I don't know how many times before to people, but they just don't understand. Like, I just don't get feisty. So the fact that, you know, it's like, it's right there in front of you. How could you not?
Just not your deal.
It's like... It's kind of strange to have something like a woman just have her crotch right there, and it's like, huh, all right. And guys will spend untold amounts of money on this.
Yep.
Fascinating as shit. They also paid extra for the lap dance, which they have a spare room for that. And I'm like, I really didn't care for the singles treatment. I sure as hell ain't paying more for what the hell just happened. Really, dude? You just gonna sleep like... Yeah, I was gonna
Wow,
say...
he's not gonna wake up either.
No, he's totally fucking out. Oh shit. You're in a Mobius strip. Actually, not quite, but...
Huh.
Well,
This is kind of fun.
I'm gonna assume it is. So yeah, like...
Okay.
I was just not really a fan of it. I'm just like, huh. This is the thing that people really like.
This is what people do.
I mean, I told you the story about when I went to the strip show when I was still in the service, but this was like, man, this is really not fun. This is boring. So after I did it twice, just so he would shut up. But I spent the rest of the night just staring at the television because there was baseball on. I'm like, this is more interesting.
This is what I want right over there.
Yeah. Oh, come on, don't fuck the star bit in front of me. God. Why don't you go over there and check it out for... Oh, I don't think I want to.
Yeah, no, you do that yourself.
Yeah. You have no idea how good this feels!
I decided to become a baker. You can leave it? I'll share with other players using safe.
Oh, this is for internet stuff, I think. I'm charging up my J.O. Crystal, bro. It's pretty cool.
Hey, now I have this. Would you like?
No, thanks. All right.
Local bank toad.
Oh, okay. So it's
Well, yeah, like we have 280.
two.
So that, maybe when you play the other one, you put into the bank, so the save files share.
Oh,
between them.
okay. Okay, so next time on Philly Film Games. Woohoo indeed.